Hello and welcome to Let's Almost Play Okami. A while back I got this game. I got a PlayStation 2. Yes, I'm old school. Not that old school, unfortunately. Oh my god, look. Oh. Yes. And when I got it, I recorded a little bit of like this bit that's playing right now. Trying not to talk and saying how once I got a TV I'd play it. Look at this. Look at the art style on this. Isn't this beautiful? But anyhow, I said I'd be recording it using a camera, using a TV. Once I got a TV in my room. I don't have a TV in my room yet. I'm actually at my dad's right now. This is his TV. I've got the recording as close to set up perfectly as I can to get the TV, and that was hard. But anyhow, welcome to Let's Play Okami, because I said I was going to, and I just bumped the camera. Yay. What a great start. I've played about I've played 15 minutes of this game, but I've only gotten through like 5 minutes of the actual game because I was just screwing around because it's so fun and awesome. And options menu. Yeah, I'll leave this stuff as it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh god, the camera better not spaz out. I need to figure out how to... Oh, maybe it's under exposure. Oh well, too late. Screw it. I need to have it focus properly. It's autofocus or whatever. Oh, whatever. Oh, look at this. I love this. My camera's having a bit of a spaz over it. I'm kind of playing this through the camera. Just standing right behind it, playing. Hopefully the audio levels are alright. A tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Ooh. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared to disobey the horrific beast. Am I going to do dramatic readings throughout the whole thing? I kind of already fucked it up, and I kind of already signed myself to it. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shirian... I used to know how to speak Japanese words, well, pronounce them when they're spelled out, but I can't anymore. I also can't do accents anymore. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiriani. I don't want to be able to pronounce this right. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiriani's that doesn't sound right. Swift movements. I should stop reading this. I'm just making a fool of myself. Or I should get my iPod over there and search it. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Did I read that right? Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all. Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. And he was brutally murdered. The moon cave, a place... Hi, Blue! The cat just walked up and he's now sniffing the tripod. Can you leave that alone? You might, like, blow up my recording. No, don't chew on that. Yeah, go. Go. Chew. He likes to chew on cables. The moon cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel, the blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his enemy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was... Okay, I'm looking it up right now. I need to know how to pronounce this, okay? What? Shiranui? That doesn't sound right. Shiranui. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. That doesn't sound right to me. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Shiranui. Fuck the iPod. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Like that. See? I'm gonna learn how to do that later. No, I guess I am. I don't know. I haven't played this before. But I know that you, like, ride on scrolls to do stuff. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic... I lost the ability to speak now. You know, I didn't intend to make this funny, as in laughing at me being an idiot, but oh well. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. And this is the part where he gets sad. Well, sadder. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. The wolf howl in the background, that was awesome. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. This is also the part where we see that the wolf is referred to in the English version as it. There's no gender assigned. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Apparently in the Japanese version, the word that I can't say, is called female. Oh, listen to that. Battle. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. And it was awesome. Sorry, I'm ad-libbing, because I suck. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui was injured by Orochi and fell over Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. I can say Kamiki, why can't I say that? I can say Okami. When they reached the village, Give me a moment. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Yeah, that's the really, sad part. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. I need to get some water. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi, and placed in the moon cave. I hope I said that right. And placed inside the moon cave. I'm pretty sure I said that right. I know I at least said the first part right. It's like Tsu. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. But then, it wouldn't be a fun game if that was, the end of it. I mean, come on, we haven't even started playing yet. However, this is not the end of the story. Oh, look, it went into color and it's moving. Listen to that wind. Hold on, I gotta go check on the cat. Don't worry, Blue's fine. He's not hurting anything, for once. There's more to this tale than most people know. By the way, I'm going to record episodes of this, and I'm going to upload it, no matter how bad the quality ends up being. Sorry, but I just love this game, and I want to... You know what? I may not upload it if it's too bad, but I'm definitely going to keep it. Of course, you wouldn't hear me saying that if it was too bad. Okay, there's more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's... Hold on. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Look at this. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. And there you go. Summon the bad guy. Ass. Jerk. Yeah, run. Run back to your home. Cry like the little baby you are. You hear this? Wait, no, it stopped. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. Hey, Steiger. pretty sure you heard my controller vibrating right then. Yeah, keep running. I think I'll hide my controller behind my back from now on these epic scenes. Minimize the amount of annoying vibration you hear. Wow. As if this wasn't epic enough. Oh, by the way, those of you with dirty minds, yeah. Just saying. Ass. Now loading. We're so epic that we're loading. Loading.